Cambodia finds itself caught between two weather extremes, droughts and floods, and it's starting to take its toll on the land and its people. These rice fields may look green and fertile, but a closer look reveals the extent of the damage. Decrease in rainfall, long periods of drought, and a 4-degree rise in temperature is a deadly combination for rice paddies. Several years ago, drought forced Srey Sam Sak and her family off their land. Settling on a new farm, these rice paddies used to provide enough food for the family. But now Srey has to find other ways to make a living. She makes banana rice cakes and sells them every day in the market, making just $50 a day. When things get really bad, she goes to the capital, Phnom Penh, to find work. In another province, just 6 hours' drive away, flooding not only destroys crops, but brings an increase in diseases like malaria and dengue fever. Over the last 10 years, Sen Sles has struggled to live off his land. With his rice fields flooded again this year, he barely survived by selling chopped wood from a nearby forest, teeming with mosquitoes. Sen is now suffering from malaria. Even though the Cambodian government provides free mosquito nets and medication to people living in malaria-prone areas, in provinces like Kratie, malaria is on the rise again, and dengue fever has more than doubled in the last year alone. Health, alongside measures to deal with recurring droughts and floods, feature prominently in the Cambodian government's National Adaptation Plan. This plan awaits full approval by the International Fund, set up by rich countries to finance adaptation in least developed countries like Cambodia.
We do feel that because least developed countries suffer from problems that caused by somebody else, we think it's fair that least developed country in particular get funding to support the adaptation project. And unfortunately, negotiations in the past have focused more on mitigation. Adaptation has received much less attention, so we really want to see this trend reverse. We really want to get tangible support, not just talk, not just negotiation, just a resolution. We really want to see the flow of resources to support our identified adaptation funds.
More funding is urgently needed to help people like Sao Kon, whose husband recently died from malaria. She worries daily about feeding her family. While rich countries stall on delivering adaptation funds, climate change is already making poor people even more vulnerable.